Hi guys, so my name is Josue and I'm gonna be talking about my homework. First of all, I would like to say as an intro that I was born and raised and nurtured into a family that they always taught me to be independent and not only that, but also to go beyond what surrounds me, to explore, to see everything. And because of that, and also my mother, who's a traveler, I consider myself someone who loves to see new cultures and new places and to travel a lot. And also because of this, I consider myself that I'm a victim of acculturation. And if we talk about the Paris strategies, I would put myself between a position of integration leading towards assimilation because there are things that I like about my culture, being born and raised here in Ecuador, that I like and I don't deny them. I've never had, but there are so many other things that I don't like, and I prefer uh, the things that I've seen and I've experienced from other countries. Now, going past that, my ritual is about the topic of living with parents in Ecuador, which I call it family dependency. So I don't know if guys if you noticed that when we turn 18 here in Ecuador and we go to college or university or start working, we still live with our parents. And it's a matter of culture because it's not that this uh, this country is too short in terms of demography, or we are too poor or anything. It's because family members are so attached, especially parents towards their children, that they are not, they won't allow them to go, and it's from both sides. Children or younglings won't go to start their own life because they don't know how to. I've seen it. I've seen it with my friends. I've seen it with other people. That here in Ecuador, there's people that at their very young 18 years old, they don't even know how to catch a bus. They don't even know how to cook. They don't even know uh, how to do many things that you are supposed to know how to do them when you are independent and you live and you are trying to make a life of your own. And it's because, well, it's culture. Now, if you've seen in other cultures, this tends to be the opposite because, like, for example, in Ecuador, I mean, in the USA or in Europe, when kids turn 18, their parents send them towards college and university, and these kids live by their own in dorms or with roommates and stuff, and they start to have their own life, their own independent life. Now, what this ritual creates, uh, people defend a lot that this ritual creates a strong family bonding, uh, but it also creates dependency of children and being still attached towards their family and not being able to go by their own selves. And also from parents being attached to their kids, not letting them go. I mean, I've seen people of 24 years old, my age, still asking for permission to go out at night. Uh, and I think this is a very controlling part of their parents. It happens a lot here in Ecuador. So how do I see it? Well, I am not. I don't like that, if I'm being honest, and I believe it actually creates not bonding between families, but it creates hypocrisy and broken families or things like that. Why? Because, well, you know, I've seen between my friends, and I don't like it, is that they start lying towards their parents because they want to have their own identity, their own mark, which is prohibited because their parents won't let them do it. They won't give them the time, nor the place, nor the money, nor everything. So it also creates an economic dependency towards parents. This might these, these sort of things they can even be seen that affects small other things in our own life, like relationships or like work or like school stuff. So uh, I've seen even friends that cannot stay at the university doing homework because their parents won't allow them to uh, be so late at night, so up late at night. So uh, well, I think it's something that comes from here, from Ecuador, from our own culture. I don't like it. At this part, I think I'm leaning towards assimilation to, create our own marks, to be able to detach from our families and start living by our own. But, well, that's my point. I hope you guys have liked it.